Sinner sacrifices are completely overpowered. Don't believe me? Look at this clip. What? My game crashed. Hey everyone, I wanted to make a quick video on Sinner Sacrifice, aka vending machines, aka slot machines. So very recently, Deadlock had its biggest update ever, pretty much. The main map switched over from 4 lanes to the typical 3 lanes that a MOBA has. Whether or not this is a good or bad change for the game is just a topic for a different video. I don't want to get into it today. I just want to talk about the changes to the Sinner Sacrifice machines. So if you don't know what Sinner Sacrifice did before, you basically punched them and you got souls. That's pretty much how it worked. You would also lose HP, but you would just punch them over and over, and then after a couple punches you would get like a really big wave of souls and you would just carry them with unsecured souls. It kind of worked like little jungle camps that were a bit easier to clear, especially for tanks, and that was the whole thing. And you would also get a golden statue buff when you completely finish the machine. But in this new update, they're actually a bit more different. So not only is there more machines on the map in general, you'll find them pretty much sprinkled everywhere, but they have a new minigame, a new interaction. How this minigame works is that you will punch the machine until the lights at the top completely go from right to left as they'll go out, and then after that happens, the lights will start at a random light. It'll start going left to right over and over, and when it hits the final light all the way on the right, it'll start like blinking. That's your signal. That's like your visual indicator that you should punch the machine. So if you time it right with the lights blinking at the top, you will get a golden statue buff. That is with a light melee. If you do a heavy melee, you get 3 golden statue buffs. Yes, that is 3 buffs. That would be kind of insane on its own, but the thing is, this is not like super hard timing. Some people will be like, oh, you heavy melee when it's at the second to last light or the third to last light. I don't know what the actual hint for it is. I just time it. I can just eyeball it almost every time and I will get it 99% of the time. And the thing is, guys, golden statue buffs are actually kind of insane. Let me put this into perspective. A golden statue buff can give you 1.5% cooldown reduction after 30 minutes. Now, let's say I'm clearing the 4 slot machines in this corner of the map. There's one here, and then there's 2 in this one. It looks like there's only 1 on the map, but there's actually 2 there. So let's say I clear all of those, and this might be a super small chance. It is possible for you to get 4.5% cooldown reduction from just 1 machine. Now, let's say I get super lucky, and I hit all 4 of these machines, and they all give me 4.5% cooldown reduction. That is 22% cooldown reduction. I don't care how rare that is. That shouldn't be in the game. In fact, the fact that it's super rare is even worse because you're making the game a bit more RNG dependent. Like, I don't know, bro. If we're losing a game and somebody on our team with a really good ult like Dynamo or Lash gets that, and now their ult is on like at least 10 or 20 seconds less than it usually would be, that is pretty game changing. And that's from only 1 round of clearing these 4 machines. So there's other buffs you can get to, obviously health, weapon damage, stuff like that. But my point is, even if you don't get super lucky and get all cooldown reduction, whatever, these add up over time, and these are permanent too. And I'm not even kidding. It's kind of the strat right now, if you're winning or if you're a little ahead, to just have like your carry just go around clearing these machines, because by the time they hit late game, they'll have more health, way more damage, way more cooldown reduction. Get out of here, my vending machine. Good boy.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Got it, Kelvin. Stay mad. It's kind of crazy for you to get 3 golden statue buffs guaranteed if you hit the timing, which is not hard at all. Don't get me wrong, I've been having a lot of fun with this change actually, because I'll end up doing these things all the time and getting super buffed. You might say, oh, it's not noticeable, it's just placebo. Trust me, dude, you get so much from these machines, and I've been having fun abusing them, but I don't think they're super healthy for the game. Actually, while I was editing this, I got a little bit curious and I wanted to know just how much you get from these golden statue buffs. So I took an Infernus game and I took the build from that game and just put it into Sandbox. That way I get all the same stats from the items. The only difference should be the golden statue buffs. I was max level for both of these, in case you were curious. So here's the screenshot from the game and here's the screenshot from Sandbox. I've got like 600 more health. I've got like 120 more DPS. I've got 15 more ammo. I've got 20% more fire rate, and I've got like 40 more spirit power. That's a little crazy if you ask me, but I just wanted to show you that it's not placebo. They're actually super significant, and I wasn't just farming these machines all game. I was actually like being useful to the team too. But that's all I had to offer. Let me know if you agree, disagree, and yeah, that's pretty much it for today.